Hey, I hope all is well with you. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, please like, please share, please subscribe, and click on the bell so you can get the notifications for when I upload a new video or when I begin to go live. So, we're on our series about friends, and today I'm going to do the final part of that where I am talking about good friends. We've spoken about all the bad guys, all the horrible things that they could do, or at least a lot of it. Now we're going to talk about those good friends. And ironically, a lot of times the good friends are people that we wouldn't even notice. They're in our lives, they're good to us, but because we didn't have them in that like close friend zone, sometimes we really don't recognize them as good friends. And then there are those that we actually do recognize that they're good friends, and we hold them there. So when I say persons that we don't recognize as good friends, but they are good to us, remember we spoke about the different types of friends, the negative ones, the ones that are pretending to be nice, and so on. There are a lot of people in your life that they are good people. They are very good friends to you. They love you. They respect you. They appreciate you. But unfortunately, they're not always considered nice. They're the ones that are going to say to you, listen, get it together. They're the ones that are going to say to you, listen, you're not studying hard enough. You're coming to me, you're asking me for advice, but you're not doing what you're supposed to do. They're the ones that are going to say to you, get up off your ass, get a job. They're the ones that are going to say to you, listen, your boyfriend isn't treating you right or your husband isn't treating you right. They may even try to get at your husband, your spouse for you, okay? Because they are good and they love you, but they're not always necessarily nice, right? You won't necessarily feel very comfortable around them at first because you're going to be like, who is she talking to? Like, why do you think you have the right to talk to me like that or whatever? And they're not doing it from a place of hate. They're doing it from a place of love. But they just have that tonality or that personality. So you will want to spend less time with that person because you're going to say, oh, well, I don't feel good around them. It's not because you don't feel good. It's because they're challenging your paradigms. It's because they're making you think and you don't want to think, right? Subconsciously, you don't want to think. So when you go to them for advice and they tell you the truth, remember the truth is an offense. A lot of people say, oh, you could tell me the truth. No, you do not want the truth. Because the moment somebody tells you the truth, you get offended and you get upset and you're like, oh, she doesn't like me or she's hating or whatever. No, the friend isn't hating. They're telling you the truth because they love you and they want to see you grow and they want to see you become the best version of yourself. If you call them, they're going to come running. They are going to be there for you genuinely because they want to see you win. These are the friends that nothing may be happening in their lives. Maybe they didn't even finish school, but they're encouraging you and they're pushing you, and you may call it pressure for you to finish school because they see that you have a great opportunity and they want you to access that. Maybe they don't want kids, but they see that you want kids and they see that you have somebody good in your life and you're pushing the person away because of your negative behaviors and they're going to call you out on it. You don't want to be around that person. You're going to be like, you know what, girl, bye. And you'll talk to them less than you would talk to the other nice friends. But these are the people that are good to you. These are the people that will say, girl, don't you see that you're gaining too much weight? Is that what you want? So they're not just going to say you're gaining weight and try to make a mockery of you and be nice like the other friends. They're going to ask you if that's what you want. Because remember, some women want to lose weight, some women want to gain weight, whatever the case may be. So they're that type of person, right? They'll see a job that's way better than what they have, and they will call you and be like, girl, did you see the job opportunity? Go apply. Even if they know you aren't fully qualified, but they believe in you so much, they will try to put you on anywhere, anyhow, at any time. You don't spend as much time with them. You don't talk to them as often. But when they get into a room of opportunities, when they get into a room with their friends or their family members, they speak highly of you. They speak well of you. They're always complimenting you. And they're there for you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially if you need them. Unfortunately, a lot of times we don't recognize those friends. We don't spend as much time with them. So they're like the last resort. You know what I mean? But they are the ones that genuinely love you and they're there for you. And then we have the ones that are there for us. They've been in our lives, you know. Some of them may be new friendships, and they genuinely want to see you win. They're always putting you on. They're always trying to open doors of opportunities for you. They're always introducing you to good people. You know, they'll pray for you, they'll love on you, they'll encourage you, they'll love on your kids. Like, they are just there for you. Like, when you're with them, you feel peace. So even though the other person is not necessarily nice, when you're with them, you know within yourself that you're safe. You know within yourself that, listen, this person has my back. And then you have the one that's actually nice and they're actually good. So you feel good around them. You know what I mean? You want to be around them. You want to spend time with them. And these are the ones that you'll go out with them. And even if you have no money, nobody will know that you have no money because they're going to pay for you. They're going to front you. They're going to either give you the money before they get there or they're going to pay for you. And it's going to be like, girl, this is for us. Nobody will know. They will be there for you 100,000 step of the way with love, with care, because they want to see you win, not because they want to see you fail, not because they want to be like, oh, I told you so, but because they genuinely want to see you win. You can have way more than them, and they're not focused on what you have and what you're doing. They're just focused on loving you as their friend, and they want to see you go further and they want to see you go higher. They're not going to allow people to say negative things about you, even if it's true. They'll defend you 1,000 times over. And then when they come in a private room with you, they're like, girl, you know you were wrong. Why did you do that? Or I heard such and such and such. Is this true? They'll fix your crown. They'll encourage your soul. They will pray for you. They will be there with you and for you. And when, like, these friends are very few, don't think you're going to have a circle of 10 of these friends. You're not. It's going to be one person, two persons, maybe three if you're lucky. It's not going to be a lot of people. So when you're thinking, oh, I have a large network of girlfriends and whatever, no, you have a large network of associates. Your friends are different. We use the term friends too loosely. Everybody is not your friend. Everybody doesn't want to see you win. Your friends want to see you win. Your friends want to see you successful. Your friends want to see you thrive. Your friends want to see your relationship work out to marriage. And if you're already married, they want you to stay together even when they're single. These friends want to see you win. They want to see your kids win. They want to see your husband win. They want to see your spouse win. They want to see your whole family win because they love you. And you have to be able to recognize these friends a lot of times because you may have arguments with these types of friends because you may not like what they say to you because they are going to tell you the truth. They are going to tell you the truth and they may not say it very nicely. As well as sometimes they may say it nicely, but it's still the truth. It is going to hurt. So, a lot of times when these friends are truthful to us and they're honest to us, we try to distance ourselves from them because, when you distance yourself from these persons, you're going to feel better. No, you are not going to feel better because the problem is still going to be there. And they have the solution and they're giving you the solution and you don't want it because it's coming from them and they're upsetting you. Sometimes you have to face the music in order to grow, in order to develop, in order to become the best version of yourself. That is why you have those friends. They hold you accountable. If you're doing good, they're going to tell you that you're doing good. If you're doing bad, they're going to tell you that you're doing bad. If they're not sure, they're going to tell you, you know what, I'm not sure. Let's go check this out. Let's talk to this person. Let's look into this matter. Let's read this book. I don't know. Let's listen to this podcast because they genuinely want to see you win. So you have to pay attention to your friends. And I want you to take the time out and to do like a friend inventory. Look at the friends that you thought were good, the friends that you thought were nice, versus the ones that you thought weren't good. Sometimes the persons that we think is our enemy, we think they're our enemy, they're the ones that love us, calling good evil and evil good. They are the ones that are looking out for you. So you think, oh, she doesn't like me, she's always criticizing me. But you have to look at that criticism. Is it constructive criticism, or is it just fault finding? You have to look at these things, because if it's constructive criticism, that's because they love you, that's because they want to see you thrive. You have to look at these things. So take a friend inventory. Find out which one of your friends are arm's length, which one of your friends are elbow length, which one of your friends are close to your bosom, and they will be there for you every step of the way. Okay? It's awesome to have good friends. You be a good friend. You be a good friend. You be a good friend. And also be receptive of your good friends. Appreciate them, love them, be there for them, because they are precious. A lot of people wish they had good friends and they don't, and they can't. And the higher up you go, you're going to have less and less of these people. So if you have one, please love them, please appreciate them, please respect them. Okay? Um, Remember to like, to share, to subscribe, and click on the notification bell, and just continue to grow and become the best version of yourself. All right?